Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. So, we're starting things off today as a ninja. Want to play around with this job a little bit and see what we can do with it. So we're just using the relic armor that I had gotten from doing Dynamis, that I've had saved away. And just wearing a few other things that we have that might be helpful along the way. Things we've collected so far that we can wear at level 75 ninja. Okay, so, but we don't have a weapon. I think we gotta talk to somebody to do the auction house at this place, yeah. So, weapon, and we're gonna be looking for katana. I mean, I guess we could always just also get a katana from Sparks, but I thought I would check the auction house first. Here's one for a level 70 ninja. This one's a 72. Damage, 37, 39. Again. Stun. This one's 10,000 and has stun. It's 1 damage less. Mamushito +1. Okay, we'll remember that. That one might be good. This one has a whole bunch of other bonuses. Melt katana. Weaknesses. Weakens defense. No, I don't want that. This one's pretty good too, but anyway, I think it doesn't really matter. Alright, so there we are. I just bought a couple of these from the auction house. They're basically the same. One has a little more damage than the other, but there's a Mamushito. Those are super cheap from the auction house, just to give us something to wear. And I've never done a character with dual weapon before, so this should be interesting. Okay, so, who do we want to talk to? It's someone here in Norg. That's why we're starting here. Let me look this up. I forgot already. I just looked this up before I started recording and I already forgot. It was Ryoma. Alright, so here's Ryoma, who's in the corner here by the water. Get out of my... Hey, wait. You're the guy that helped out Ensetsu a while back. Tell me, how are Ayaya and little Kaed doing these days? But enough of this small talk. I heard from my colleagues that these past few months you have been practicing the way of the ninja. If this is true, I'd like to ask you a favor. A few weeks back, a scroll dating back more than 20 years was found. I need your help in deciphering it. What is written on the scroll? Ninjas aren't supposed to ask questions, just follow their orders. But to tell you the truth, even I don't have any clue what this scroll could be about. You should probably start off by heading to Bastok and seeing if Kagatora in the Tenshodo has any leads. Alright, let's do what he says. Let's head to Port Bastok. I believe it's right around here somewhere. Let's look for Kagatora. No, there it is, the first one. And he is very close, like I thought. Looks like he's over here. Or maybe... he's this way. Yeah, I knew he was going to be in one of the little buildings. I just wasn't sure which one. Looks like he's in here. Jabbar. And Kagatora. Let's talk to you. Let's try and get closer. Alright. What do you mean, Ryoma sent you? He wants to know about that old scroll we found nearly 2 decades ago? Why me? Ryoma knows I don't want to deal with that guy anymore. Oh well, listen up. It all started 20 years ago. This is what you were looking for, right? Just where the ancient writings said it would be. Damn, you're good, Yomi. How did you... A ninja wouldn't be any good if she went around telling everyone her secrets now, would she? True. Now, let me get you up to speed on your next job. Have you forgotten already, Kagatora? I told you before I left that this was going to be my last mission. But you were kidding, right? Can't leave us now. No, I was not kidding. If you have any problems with my decision, you can take them up with Gilgamesh. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? To think that a weasel like that would end up with the hand of the most beautiful woman to ever set foot in Norg. Oh, sorry about that. I got sidetracked. Anyway, that scroll Ryoma wants to decipher is the same one that Yami used in her final job for Norg. All information on it was lost after Yami and that insect of a husband of hers moved here. If you want to know any more, try asking Ensetsu. Rough him up a little, and the wimp is sure to spill his guts. Alright, let's look for him then. He's in the same area. Ensetsu. There we are. Oh, over there. Okay. Got it. Alright, we're getting pretty close here. So I think it's this one right up here, right? Yes, it looks like this little hut. Here we go. Here's... Oh no, that's Kayade. Here we go. Oh, I think we've talked to this guy before. Ensetsu. Ah, Oko, thank you again for all you have done for my family. What? My wife's final job? I can tell you what I know, though it is not much. Our investigation into the contents of that ancient scroll took us to the Altepa desert region of Vapwell Island. There, Yomi succeeded in deciphering it. Just a simple ship hand. I remained on the boat during the investigation, though I did happen to get a glimpse of the deciphered scroll. The following words were written. Search out the point in the desert where rations lie stacked one upon another. However, Yami already traveled to that area and took a trick box that she had found there back to Norg. That she had found there... Oh, I see, yeah. Yami already traveled to that area and took a trick box that she had found there back to Norg. If you journeyed to that place now, I do not know if you would find anything. Altepa Desert. I guess we're going there next. Alright, we'll go to the desert. Alright, so we're going to the very northern part here. H5. It should be around here somewhere. Yeah, that's probably it right there. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, though, is dismount. Thank you, Ixion. Put our party together. And we'll have our first fighting experience as a ninja. Yeah, there's like lots of abilities that we've never used before, and I think there's probably a bunch of magic spells we might also be lacking. We could probably have. I'm not sure how the magic thing works with ninja. No spells, yeah. First, let's see if these bugs and things will aggro us. No, alright. Where'd it go? Here we go. Question mark spot, right here. Alright. Tsukigumo. There's two of them. The other one showed up behind us. Alright. Kill this one. Here we go. Alright, there we are, done. I'll just kill these other ones so they won't bother us anymore. Here's the doll mill. Sand beetle. And a giant spider. Alright, so look out for those monsters in this area if you're doing this, but they weren't too much of a problem. Alright, we'll click this again. And we got the trick box. There we are. That's the key item we were looking for that Yami left. Okay, so I guess we're going to take this back, huh? Yeah, we'll go back to Port Bastock, and I think I'll just warp. Alright, so here we are, back with Ensetsu. Yes, this resembles the same trick box that Yami brought back from Altepa many years ago, but it looks fairly new. What do you think this could mean? Well, let's go back to Norg and talk to Ryoma. Alright, so here we are back at Norg. Let's talk to Ryoma. What? You found this trick box? By following Ensetsu's lead? That weasel is still hiding something. We're gonna have to pay our little friend a visit. But you don't have to worry about that. Thanks again. Here is a little something for your trouble. Oh, and stay in touch. I may have some more work for you soon. Alright, there we go. So he gave us an Anju and a Zushio. Which maybe are swords. Yeah, I guess they are. But they're not as good as the ones we're using, I'm sure. Yeah, they're both... This one even lowers your strength. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so we're just going to zone and then come back and talk to him again. Okay. Koumuna. I want to pay a little visit. She must be in the shop here. Whoops, wrong way. Here we go. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to talk to Koumuna. And buy an oak pole for 37. That's a lot of money, but whatever. They didn't have one on the auction house, so I'm going to buy one here. So there we are. We have an oak pole, so we'll need that for something coming up. So let's just head back to Norg now. And talk to Ryoma. Alright, so after our short trip to Juno, let's talk to Ryoma again. You remember that trick box that you brought us? Well, it turned out to be a fake, made fairly recently. But it still looks a hell of a lot like the work of the greatest pirate inventor that ever lived, Mitsunari, the Poison Claw. But he left Norg over 20 years ago, and is assumed dead and gone. There have been stories of a pupil of his, but what do I know? The only person that has anything close to a lead is that weasel, Ensetsu. Go to his house in Bastok and make him tell us all he knows. Yeah, fine. Back to Bastok. Port Bastok. Alright, here we are back at Ensetsu's house. Let's tell him what's going on. You want to know more about the trick box? Well, I am sorry, but I have told you all I know. The information that Yomi came across on that mission was from Mitsunari's grandson. Mitsunari left the ancient scroll to his grandson. It was his grandson who helped Yomi decipher it. What? You too were attacked by poisonous spiders at the location shown in the scroll? The same location my Yomi was attacked. It was a trap. Mitsunari had much knowledge in the area of poisons. Only he could devise such a plan. Mitsunari's grandson used to live in a tent somewhere in the Altepa Desert. You could try looking for him, but where he resides now, I do not know. Well, there aren't many civilizations in the Altepa Desert. He's most likely in Rabaul, so that's where we're headed. I'll meet you guys there, and we'll look for this grandson of Mitsunari in Rabaul. Oh, he's there. I looked it up. Alright, so there's lots of little tented areas down here by the oasis in Rabaul, so we'll head that way. I see some tents over here. Let's check out those ones first. Oh, here's an inconspicuous person. Let's talk to him for no particular reason. Leo Darien. Oh, what? A cutscene? What? You are the ninja that found the trick box. Am I right? So, your journey has finally brought you here. My name is Leo Darien, grandson of Mitsunari the Poison Claw. What a coincidence! Oh, he was not my real grandfather. He found me lying beneath a cactus when I was still a baby and took me in. I see that you were able to get by my little spider trap. Hey, don't go getting all upset now. You're still alive, aren't you? If it was one of my grandfathers, though, you would have ended up like that Yomi. That trap was what he left to the world before he passed away. That trap and his treasure. What a way to go out. Now I'm studying his journal, trying to become as skilled as he was. The other day, While looking through that journal, I found an even greater trap. A trap that calls forth the spirit of the dead. I think that my grandfather left me these clues to try to tell me something, but I'm not sure that I can do this by myself. You're working for Norg, right? Why don't you lend me a hand? Don't worry, I'll pay you nicely. To call forth the spirit in my grandfather's trap, the diary says I need an oak pole. If you're interested in my offer, I'll be waiting here for you. Oh, what a coincidence. We just happened to get one of those. What are the odds? There we go. There's the oak pole. Oh, this is the oak pole that my grandfather talked about in his journal. Now I can complete the trap. Come back tomorrow, and I'll show you the result. Alright, well, unfortunately the day just passed. So it's going to be a little while, but yeah, we'll come back here in the next day. And find out what he has for us. Alright, we took care of a little business and we're back here at another day. Let's talk to Leodarion again. Here it is, a seance staff. With this, I can finally call forth the spirit and complete my grandfather's work. According to my grandfather's journal, if you carry the seance staff with you while traveling at night from east to west over the Bastor Sea, you will most certainly face your greatest fears. Here, you take this and see if it works. What? Do you think a guy like me could handle any evil spirits? I bet that the spirit is carrying some great treasure that my grandfather left behind. Alright, so we got the seance staff. It's a key item. So the only way to sort of travel over the sea then is by airship. So what we need to do is... I forget how to look at a world map. Oh. Region info? Yeah, here we go. But this doesn't have any names on it, unfortunately. Alright, well, I'll just tell you then. We need to head to Mora. And we want to take the airship from Mora to Selbina, I believe. Let me just double check on that. I know we're starting in Mora. Oops, I'm doing Ambuscade right now, so I got a Mora set as one of my favorites. Alright, now we also want to make sure that we're heading over the sea at night. So we want to wait a little longer. It's a little early still, but basically I'll just wait around here and then we'll board the ferry to Selbina probably around, no earlier than 4 o'clock. So I'll see you guys back here shortly before 1600 hours. Alright, I'll pay Felisa here $100, or 100 gil, so we can get through the barrier. Alright, so there's a ferry here. This might be the one. We'll talk to the person here. This one's it. Yeah, going to Selbina, so we'll head on here. Leaving in 1 minute. Alright, so now what we have to do... Let's see, is we want to go back up... We want to go onto the deck. While we're here, let's just do a little shopping. If there's anything we need. Don't need any of that. Lugworm, Sabiki rig, minnow. Nope, I don't need any of that either. Alright, well, I guess I should have actually taken the midnight. There's another ferry at midnight, and we wouldn't have had to wait, but we gotta wait for nighttime. And this trip will take us into the night as well, so we'll just have to wait. So night officially starts at 2,000 hours. Which is what? I guess 8 o'clock, right? Let's talk to the pilot here, the captain. We're on our way to Selbina. We should be there in about 5 hours. 13 minutes Earth time. Alright. Alright, well, I'll just wait here until dark. And we're the only ones on the boat, so we don't have to worry, because the monster spawns at 8 p.m. 2,000 hours, but it's not claimed by us immediately, which means if there was somebody here, technically they could claim it. Yeah, but let's just wait for the time to pass. And see what happens at 2,000 hours. Alright, so here we go. Just about nighttime. Looks like we're going to have to take care of this sea horror first. But there's the monster we want in the background there. Enagakure. In fact, we're just going to go for that first. I'm just worried that it's going to, like, drift off or something. So let's just aggro it and just see what we can do here. I haven't even done a single weapon skill yet, so let's see what we got here. So there's these blades, huh? It's a... Oh, okay, that was quick. It's gone, it's done. The Enagakure is done, so I don't even need to worry about a weapon skill. But let's look for one here for this squid. Let's look see if we have a lightning one. This one, that's earth. Darkness. I guess I don't have one for lightning. Which is kind of too bad. This is a threefold attack. He gave us a shawl shell. Okay, so I guess nothing really happened there when I killed that ghost. It didn't last long. Exit mile killed him. Here it is right here. Alright, but anyway, all we need to do is just wait for the trip to finish. So now we just gotta get to the end, and something will happen when we get off the boat. Yeah, and I realized earlier in this episode I said we needed to travel over the water by an airship. So yeah, I was wrong about that. It's one of these water ships here that we've used many times. Alright, so let's just enjoy the trip. I guess we can talk to the captain and find out how much time we have left. Probably quite a bit. Oh, that's not too bad. 3 more minutes. Alright, so... Yikes. Attention, passengers. The ship to Mora is here and ready to board. Leodarian has met us here. I've been waiting for you. I heard from one of my sources that you were going to be on that boat from Mora. Now, what did you find? You saw an evil spirit, didn't you? There was no treasure? But that can't be. But there was. Look at this. You're the guy who told me to wait here. Our adventurer here may not have realized it, but there was a piece of paper in the torn rags of the spirit he defeated. The man on our boat found that memo. This piece of paper is addressed to you. It's your grandfather's will. The spirit that Oko fought with was the ghost of Mitsunari. It can't be! Even though you were not my true grandson, you were always eager to continue in my line of work. I am proud to have someone who appreciated what I did, and I am happy to leave to you all of my knowledge. However, as death approaches me, I have come to realize that maybe it is not my knowledge that is important, but my memories. Wait, this is it? What is he trying to say? I know. To pass on their memories. That is what drives a parent. Who are you? I am Yomi's husband. Many years ago, she met your grandfather here in this very town. Someone to pass their memories on to? I've got my hands full with my ninja training. I don't have time for anyone else. Yomi, you may not know now, but one day you'll understand who that someone is. She remembered those words the day she accepted the mission to find Mitsunari's lost treasure. By that time, she was already carrying our daughter, Ayame. I think I finally understand what old Mitsunari was trying to say. I am not ashamed of what I have done. I am ready to pass my memories on to someone special, our child. Not the memories of the skills I have acquired, but the memories of the way of life I have lived, the way of the ninja. I want those memories to live on in your heart. Those who are obsessed in mastering their skills often lose sight of the reason they first began walking down that path. Mitsunari wanted you to know that. That is why his spirit remained at sea. Grandfather. Ah, just like a page out of a romance novel. You sure have nerve showing your face here, Ensetsu. All aboard? I apologize if... When are you gonna stop acting like a frightened puppy and turn into a real man? Oh, and you, for your troubles, you can have Mitsunari's ninja hakama. Leodarian asked me to give it to you before he left. And now we're back to where we started. So long, Oko. I have a feeling I'll be seeing you again soon. Yep, sure will. Alright, so there's the first piece of the ninja armor for the artifact armor. We'll take a little bit look at that once we have the other 4 pieces. So let's head back to Norg and talk to Ryoko. What? Caddis? Yes. Alright, here we go. Let's get another cutscene here with Ryoma. You're just the person I was looking for. We've got our hands on some new info regarding Mitsunari's treasure. It looks like a pack of those slimy Sahagins stole the Poison Claw's old trick box when our men were transporting it. For the past few days, we've been combing the Sea Serpent Grotto, but it's beginning to look like the beasts aren't hiding it anywhere near Norg. But the fish-faced fiends are only beastmen, so you wouldn't think they could take it off El Shimo Island. It's gotta be somewhere close. I'd start with the jungle if I were you. I've got a hunch that the old trick box is somewhere in there. Okay, we'll head to the jungle. Near here. Specifically, we're gonna be heading... Nope, this one. Let's see here. We're gonna go to... the Yator Jungle. Alright, now we want to go to I-7. That's very close to where we are. Very convenient. Okay, so I'm just going to put my party together now then. I'm going to bring IMA into the mix just for story-wise fun. Alright, so we're looking for a spot. I think I just found it here right away. Let's just try this spot. We're looking for a question mark spot in I-7. This could be it. So, let's click here. A chill runs down your spine. Yeah, these are the ones. So, here we go. 3 of these Sihagans. Let's take out this one first, since it's the closest. This one is a monk. This Kappa Bonds here right in front of us, that one's actually a white mage. So maybe I'll switch over to this one and take this one out first. Just in case she does any healing. He or she, whatever it is. Let's do some... Yes. Not very impressed with most of those ninja weapon skills at this level. So I don't think I'll bother, but luckily we got some of our warrior skills there. So it looks like we got all 3 of the monsters here right in front of us. So we're all together. So let's just take this one out first, and then we'll move on to the big one, the blue one, the monk. And then the Kappa Biwa in the back is a bard. Oof, that doesn't sound good either, does it? We got a goblin getting in the mix, too. Alright, let's just see how we go here. Alright, so that one's gone. Alright, so here we go. Kappa Biwa. And then we'll take out that goblin getting in our way. Alright. Let's just kill this. This should be an easy one. Alright, so now we gotta re-examine the question mark spot. So I just gotta find it. Right there, in front of us. Alright, there we go. The old trick box. Another one of those. Okay, so I'm just gonna warp out of here and I'll meet you guys back at Norg. Alright, here we go. Well, Albie, you found the old trick box. Now all we have to do is open it. But knowing that Mitsunari, there's bound to be some terrible trap on this. We'll have to check it before we open it. Take this to that Leodarian fellow in Rabao. If anyone could open one of the Poison Claw's traps, it would be him. Right away. Alright, so we're back in Rabao. Here's Leodarian. What? You found an old trick box of my grandfather's? Really? May I see it? Putting this here like this, and fastening this like this, I would have never thought. Yeah, enough of the small talk. Are you gonna open it or what? Who are you? I'm Ryoma. I hired Oko to open this box for me, but when it comes to treasure, I don't take any chances. I tagged along, just in case. No offense there, Oko. Now, let's see what's inside. I've been waiting a long time for this day. Be careful, there. There, it's open. That was easy. Well, what do we have? It's empty. There's nothing inside. It can't be. Where's the treasure? Look for yourself. You won't find any treasure inside, because the box itself is the real treasure. Only a true master could craft such a fine work of art. Yes, it might have been easy to open, but I do not know if I will ever be able to copy what my grandfather has done. You better not be trying to pull a fast one, Leodarian. If I find out you're hiding any treasure from me, unless you cannot see the box in front of you, Uncle Ryoma, the only treasure is there in Leodarian's hands. Ayaya? Ayaya, what are you doing here? It is unfortunate that we must meet again under these circumstances, Uncle. I have been assigned by the Bastok government as the head of foreign policy relating to Norg. This includes observation of its members' actions. You mean you've been watching me this whole time? I was just following my orders. When we learned that the members of Norg were once again searching for a lost treasure, I had no choice but to follow you here to gather information. So you really are a musketeer. Mr. Leodarian, I have heard your story from my father. I feel that I, too, know the true value of that treasure you hold. Wait, you're Yomi's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I finally think I know what my grandfather was trying to say in his will. A piece of that person lives on in everything a true master leaves behind. I can feel it whenever I see my mother's blade, just as you can with that box. I feel it even more when I see how that blade affects the lives of the people around it. Because of the message that my mother left for me within that blade, I was able to find my own path in life. That path led me to Norg. I see. As much as we try to follow in someone's footsteps, there are places that we must never reach. That is why we must concentrate on finding our own paths. Exactly! Uncle, would it be too much to ask to let Mr. Leodarian keep his grandfather's box? Too much to ask? Who needs a dirty, empty old box anyways? What a waste of time. Oh, and tell your good-for-nothing father to make sure that Kaede comes out to be a little more understanding than her sister. I will be sure to tell him, though. I cannot guarantee that Kaede will grow up to be like my mother. Farewell. Wait, I think this box may hold a hint into opening my grandfather's large trick box. I used I used to try when I was a child, but I never could. Maybe there's treasure in there. I'm gonna forget what you just told me. I am not a pirate nor a treasure hunter. I have no intent in what lies in that large trick box. If you need assistance, try asking this adventurer. Wow. Anyway, I'm grateful for all you've done for me. That's why I'm going to let you in on my secret. Long ago, my grandfather hid his large trick box inside a treasure chest, deep within the Kuftal Tunnel. After looking at this old trick box, I think I can open it now. If you bring it to me, I'll give you whatever's inside. What do you say? Alright, so we're going to head to the Kuftal Tunnel, but I want to make one little pit stop first. Back home in Sandoria, it's time to get some keys from the Curio Moogle. So I'll meet you guys there. Let's buy some keys so that we can get the last 4 pieces of the artifact armor. Keys. We want to get coffer keys. Not chest keys. We want coffer keys. So we want Kuftal Tunnel key. Here it is. Kuftal coffer key. So we'll buy one of those. Okay, then for coming up for the Burgert's armor quests, we're going to need 3, of course, like always. The first one we're going to need is the Cauldron. We're going to be heading to the Cauldron. We're going to be heading there. And then we want Sea Serpent Grotto. Yeah, that one. And then we want the Boyata Tree. There it is. So those are the 4 keys we need. Yeah, so now we can head to the Kuftal Tunnel. Right, so the first 3 possible spots are right up ahead. Around the bend here, so we'll check there first. 3 spots. Anyway, I don't see anything, so let's just clear the area. We could... Yeah, I'm going to use a silent oil after this, but let's just kill these. We need to kill some monsters anyway for our daily copper voucher. Actually, I don't even know if I have that active. I do. Alright, now let me finish my investigation here. So there's nothing here. Yeah. So we'll head deeper into the caves. Of course, the next map is a huge map. And there's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 different locations where the coffer could be. We'll just take it on one at a time. We'll find it. Alright, so the first one we're going to try is this dead end here. So just north and then east. Alright, so here's the dead end, and it's not here. Alright, so, on to the next spot. Alright, so this is sort of an area where there could be one. Yeah, it's not here. And if we go a little bit north and head down this side tunnel, there's another possible spot. Right down here. And I see nothing. Okay, we're going to head up this way. At the very top of this little arch here, there's a possible spot. It's not here. Three more spots to check. We don't want to go that way. Just up ahead, there's another spot. Right around here. Nothing here. Okay, so we're now just gonna head, straight forward down this, and there's two in here, the last two spots to check. We're right in this little side tunnel that connects the east and west parts. Okay, well, we're in the right spot, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's too bad. Okay, so what do we do? What's over here, I wonder? Can we get through there? What is this? No, it's just for show, I guess. I don't know if there's anything down there or not. Interesting. Alright, well, there's one other possible spot. It's sort of on the other side of the rocks that we checked at the very beginning. I was trying to look there. I didn't see anything, but maybe we have to actually be on the other side of those rocks to see, so I'll just quickly check there. Oh, there's one more spot here I didn't check. Duh, it's right here as well. At the very westernly part of this little part that comes down. And in fact, I think I might see it. I think it's there. It's a good thing I didn't run past it or I would have been really upset. So there it is. Trade. Kuftel coffer key. There we are. We got the key item, the large trick box, which is exactly what we were looking for. Okay, so I think we just head back now. We're gonna go back to Rabao and show that to Leodarian. Alright, here we are, back at Rabao. Let's talk to Leodarian. You've brought back the large trick box. Here, let me see if I can open it. Yes, I knew I could do it. Here, take what was inside. My grandfather would have wanted you to have it. Wow, thanks. We got the ninja chainmail. Wow, cool. Huh. What was that other item we got? Yeah, this... No, it wasn't that. It was this one. The Hakama, their pants. So it's Ninja is the name of the gear that we're collecting. This one has physical damage, blaze spikes, dual wheel. Some good stuff. Okay. So, what are we doing now? Now we're gonna go... We still have the other 3 pieces, and we have to do the Borget's weapons fetch quests that we do through Guslam in Upper Juno. So I'll just quickly head to Upper Juno now, talk to him to get that one started, and then we'll just quickly run through the 3 places where we need to get them to open more coffers. And we also are going to probably have to go to get that thing from that torch in the Castle Zal Bailey's keep. What was it called? Like the... Oh, what was that called again? A Dark Spark, I think it was called. Alright, so this is all very familiar, of course. Let's do this again. Let's talk to Guslam. I was hired to craft armor for the shop, but all I ever do was watch over the inventory. We're not gonna... I've already read this so many times. Oh, it seems all adventurers know of him and his gauntlets. Of course, it's all hearsay. Much is told of Borgertz, but most of it is just legend. And he's telling us to go to Ifrit's Cauldron. Alright, so there we go. So we're going to head to Ifrit's Cauldron and open up a treasure coffer there to find the old gauntlets, just like we've done before in other locations. Alright, so I'll see you guys there at Ifrit's Cauldron. Here we go. I should have trusted my instincts and gone this way first. Wasted time going the other way, but that's alright. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. How do I get up there? Hold on. Oh. Come on. Seriously? Alright. Huh? There we go. Where are the keys? Are at the top. Yes, so we want this one. And there we go. We got the old gauntlets. That's what we wanted. So we ended up finding them right in this area here. Alright, so let's head back to Upper Juno. Alright, here we are. Back with Guslim at Upper Juno. Could it be? Why? They're soiled and rusty, but the craftsmanship. Indeed, these are the work of Borgertz. But I cannot repair them. Talk to Diddly Minnow. Much is told of Borgertz, but it's all just a legend. Don't let greed cloud your judgment. So, yeah, that's all we need. Now we're just gonna go to that crate and activate the spirit of Borgertz, I think. That's when he asks for that flame that we have to get from Castle Zolbailey. There's an Adolin campaign going on, so we can get free items from Adolin. I just realized I haven't gotten my daily one yet. Alright, so we want to go to Port Juno. Alright, so here's the spot. There's the man himself. You wish to consign an order with me? Yes. Very well. Bring some shadow flames from Castle Zal. Leave them and those gauntlets inside my toolbox, and I shall restore the gauntlets. Alright, I'll be right back. Same old thing. We've done this like 10 times now. So I'll just meet you guys there. I don't think we got anything from that, did we? Oh, we gotta... I always forget this step. Yeah, we gotta click on this again. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. The shadow flames. Yikes. Alright, let me just check my warp. I think my ring is not active yet. A minute. I can either run back to the survival guide or wait here for 1 minute. I think I'll wait here for 1 minute. Alright, so here we go. My work is finished. Alright, so the Ninja Teko, which are the gloves. Alright, so the 4th piece of armor we're going to get from a treasure coffer in the Sea Serpent Grotto. So we're going to head there next. And we're going to be going to the part that's behind the Mithril door. So I'll probably just meet you guys where we trade the Mithril coin. Mithril Beast coin or whatever it is. I think that's what it is. So here we are. It's been a while since I've done this. Let me just take a look at this again. Mithril Beast coin. That's what I thought. So I think we have lots of those. Yeah, a few. I don't know what to do with these things, but I've been holding on to them. They'll be useful for something someday, I'm sure. Where is it? Right there. Alright, so in this section, so this is the right section, so the coffer is going to be somewhere here. Okay, so first one is a dead end at this little part here. So I think I'll do that one first. Alright, so it's not here. Now we know. Next one is south from here. Not here. Alright, could have been 2 locations there, but didn't show up. So just keep moving on here. Perfect, so we'll check the dead end up here, just a little bit on the right, before we continue north. But let's just see if it's down here. A little dead end room here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, the 2 dead end rooms here up ahead. I'm going to check both of those. Nothing, okay. So now we're going to head southwest. We want to make a little detour down this way to check around here, where there could be one. Oh, actually, no, I need to go back. We missed a dead end. I gotta check. Yeah, we gotta go this way first to check the lake. There's like a little underwater pond or something here, I think. Yeah, right down here. We just gotta check here, make sure the chest is in here. You can fish here. You might be able to catch some valuable fish, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I don't see the coffer, so let's just continue on then. At least we checked. Only 3 more spots to check. This coffer seems to be pretty deep. Whoops. So one is here. I think up here. Yep. Not here. Yep. So there's only 2 left. South. Not here. All right, 1 left to check. It's not even. We're not even on the map anymore. You see, but if I just goes all the way west from here, I wasn't expecting a door. Oh, there. Okay, good. At the end of this room, there's a possible spot. So, I mean, this is the... Oh, there it is. Wow, that was quite a journey to find that one. It was literally, it was in the last spot. There we go. Open that up, and there's the Ninja Kyahan, which I'm assuming is probably either the headpiece or the legs. I don't know. Who knows? It could be the feet. Let's find out. Kyahan. They are the feet, so there we go. Ninja Kayame, that's the legs. So what are we missing? Ninja Teiko, that's the hands, and we got the chainmail. So we're missing the headpiece. So that's the last one that we're going to find. And that one is hiding in the Boyada tree. So I'll meet you guys there next. Alright, so this is the section where we're going to find the coffer for, yeah, the Boyada tree. So let's just head forward and check the first spot, which is directly ahead, in the middle of this large room. Making sure it's not on this little island here in the very beginning here. Alright, well I didn't see it. Let's go south first to this room. And check here, and then here. Before we head back to the center. South. Alright, so we're going to check this way next. Just going to take us through here, and I'm just going to check this little area. There's 3 possible spots that we can check here, and it'll just take us back around to where we just were, which was down in the south here. One of the possible spots is right up ahead. And another one right up here. It's not here. So then what we're going to do is just drop down. This is the one where we have to do a lot of running around to backtrack. But, yeah, if we come down here and then just go south, possible spot is down in this little part. Alright, so now what we're going to do is just run around, and we're going to end up back in this part where we just were. And get back to the center. And then we're going to do the northern part. It's up here somewhere, obviously. There's another tree up here we got to check. Yep, it's clean. I see it. Right up here. Alright, so we ended up finding it in this area. Alright, we got the Ninja Hatsuburi. Can we use our... Yes, we can. Yeah. So I'm just going to head to Northern Sandoria now so that I can put one of the 2 armor sets away. Alright, so here we are at Tallinn. Alright, so we've been using the relic armor. Let's just take a little look at the artifact armor before we put it away. Never to be seen again. There we are. It's basically the same thing but black. It looks cool, but it is a lower level. Pretty much all the pieces are weaker than the... Yeah, by quite a bit in most cases. But if we ever want to expand upon the ninja, looks like it moves pretty quick at nighttime. Wow. Hold on, there's something on him making him move fast, I think. Or is it just my imagination? Yeah, movement speed at nighttime, 25%. It's fun. Alright, but we're gonna, like I said, use the relic. Continue to use the relic ninja armor, the Koga armor, for the rest of the episode. Because it's just a little bit stronger. So, where is it? So, ninja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that that's complete, alright, so here we go. So here are the Records of Eminence. Ninja Artifact Quest 1. That one's done. 2. And 3. Alright, so those are crossed off our list. So while we're in the Records of Eminence, I will also activate the weapon skill quest for the katanas we're using. Or Is that what they're called? Katanas? I don't even think that's the right thing. Here, it's one of these, I'm sure. Ninja. Yeah, this is the one. Katana skill to 250. I don't think we're quite there yet, but maybe we are. I'll check. You have undertaken Blade Coup. Alright, so that's what we're going to work on. Katana is... Oh, we might actually be ready to do that one. Let me just check this. Alright, well, since I activated that Records of Eminence, I think who we need to talk to is Ryome and Norg, so I'll head back there. Alright, here we are, back at Norg. Get out of my face. Alright. So, we probably need to raise my katana skill a little bit in order to initiate the next one. Hold on a sec. Yeah, it does say that my katana skill is 261, but that doesn't necessarily mean we have the base 250 that we need. So here we are, copy of Kagatora's diary. Get a bunch of those. And another 12. And another 12. Alright, so that should be enough. Let me just quickly use those. I'll go somewhere a little more private to do this. Alright, I'll go up here in the corner. Nobody ever comes up around this area. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. This works. This does raise your base skill. Yeah, see? We are below 250. So there you go. 47s. Yeah, so we got more than we needed, but that's okay. Alright, this ought to do it right here. There you go, there's 250. But I'll just use up these last 3 stacks just for the hell of it. I don't know. I could sell them, but I don't think you can get very much for them. Either from the auction house or from a merchant. We'll just put it towards our katana skill. No problem. Well, look at you. I'm glad to see you realize that being a ninja isn't all about casting spells and throwing stars. But there's still one technique that's left for only the best of the best. You've learned to wield your katana by risking your life and limb out there on the battlefield. Learning this final technique will be no different. You'll have to get out there in the jungle and bust your butt like you never have before. Do you think you've got what it takes? Of course! I knew that you couldn't resist the challenge, but saying you're going to do something is a hell of a lot easier than actually going out and doing it. If you don't think you're going to succeed, then you shouldn't even bother trying in the first place. Here, take this Kadachi of Trials. Use that katana to deal as much damage as possible. When you've acquired enough skill, the Kadachi of Trials will recognize your power, and its power will fade. When that happens, bring her back here to me. But don't think that's the end of your trial. Something much more exciting will be waiting for you when you get back. If you know what I mean. Alright, so we got the training guide and the Kadachi of Trials. So we'll equip it. Alright, so there it is. We got the Kadachi of Trials in one hand, and our Mamushito +1 in the other. So, as usual, we gotta use the weapon skill. We gotta create skill chains by using the weapon skills. And we need to do it with our trusts. Usually it's like I have to do it like 150 times. So, when I finished doing all the skill chains, I'll meet up with you guys. Yeah, this will probably be the last monster that I'll fight here, so I think we've just about killed about 150 I think we've done about at least 150 of the skill chains. Yeah, I like fighting these elementals for these weapon skill grind sessions because they have a lot of hit points, so you can fight them for a long time and get a lot of weapon skills in. There's Pentathrust. So for Pentathrust, I use Rin. Here we are, Transfixion. And yeah, anyway, I like to fight these elementals because they have good drops. All of their drops are good. You know, they drop the clusters and then like crests, like Kindred's crests, and different kinds of seals. And they have a lot of hit points, so you can get a lot of weapon skills in, and they don't hit you for very much, so it's, yeah, there's a lot of them around. We can probably get a few more in now. And just from fighting these, I've collected, it looks like, yeah, almost... I fought a few dark ones too, but... Oh, here's double thrust. So for double thrust, we do Retsu. Here we are, Distortion. And then, if he ever does leg sweep, if we see that one, then we use... Jin. Toe also works with leg sweep. Tested both of them. And I think I checked recently. Yeah, see the Latin effect there. I don't know what that's all about. Apparently the Latin effect is supposed to disappear on the weapon once you've sort of broken the seal. But that never seems to work for me. I'm not quite sure. So there it is. There's leg sweep. Here's Jin. There, we got to see all three of the... Yeah, detonation. Alright, so I'm going to be getting out of here after this battle, so I'll just equip our warp ring to get ready. Alright, so here we are, back at Norg. Let's just unequip the Kodachi of Trials and hand it over to Ryoma. Well, it's about time. I never had any doubt in you, Oko. Now take this map to the Annals of Truth and head to the Labyrinth of Anzozo. It won't be a cakewalk, but I bet you already knew that. Alright, we obtained the key item, the map to the Annals of Truth, and we will do what he says. We'll head to the Labyrinth of Anzozo. I haven't been there in a while, so I'll meet you guys there. So, here's a little area. I'm amazed. I don't think we've ever been in here. I had to look this up because I realized I don't think we've ever been to this Labyrinth of Anzozo. I can't believe it, but there is a... I better show this. Wow, I don't think we've never been here. It's incredible. Yeah, because here's a grounds tome, but there is also... a survival guide somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, in this area. Hold on. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now we can get here whenever, so wow. Alright, so let's put a small party together. Alright, and I just quickly, for another 10,000 gil, just bought another Mamushito, just so that we could have one in each hand. Okay, so, never been here before. Let's just use the silent oil. Okay, so we want to go to I-5. Whoops. Oops. Let's see here. I-5. So basically all the way to the very top, huh? Alright. Yeah, so this place connects with, well, yeah, you saw, we entered the Buburumu Peninsula. We want to take the right way here. It's strange that there's been never been any quest that's taken us here before. It's very strange. Okay, we're getting close to where we want to be, so it's not far. We want to go to, oh, we got to go further north. Right, it was I-5, so we're in the right. Heading in the right direction. Let's just go north now, and we should be good. A little bit of green water. Alright, we should be getting close here. As soon as it becomes I-5. I guess that's it. Wow, we're literally right on the border. Alright, so let's click on this and see what happens. You sense an ominous presence. Alright, and we get this Megapod, Megatops? Megalops. Megapod, Megalops. Alright, well, you know, I'm not planning on getting too seriously into ninja, so we didn't really get a chance to look at any of the ninja magic, because they do have kind of unique magic, but really not that interested in any of that, but we'll see down the line. If I end up doing more with ninja, then maybe I'll invest in some of the ninjutsu magic. But other than that, we've just played around with a lot of these weapon skills. I think I'll go with an old-fashioned Rin if I get a chance. This one was pretty good too, I think. Chi? Let's do the Chi. That didn't do very good on him. Well, whatever. Alright, so the crab's dead. Now we just gotta re-click here on this spot, and there's the Annals of Truth. Let's head back to Ryoma in Norg. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, here we are back at Norg. Let's talk to Ryoma. Well, what do you know? If you could whip that monster, you should have no problem using any of the deadly katana techniques. I'd take off my hat to you. If I wore one. Alright, so we learned the weapon skill Blade Coup, and we fulfilled the Records of Eminence for that one. So, I'll just quickly return back to Ruang Gardens, and we'll just find an elemental to fight, and we'll just check out this Coup weapon skill. And then that'll be it. Delivers a here it is. Coup delivers a 5-fold attack. Accuracy varies with TP. Skill chain attributes gravitation and transfixion. Well, we're killing him a little too fast. Alright, let's try this again. I'm used to only fighting with Exmo. Alright, so here we go. Blade Coup. Delivers a 5-fold attack. Didn't do that much damage. It did a little bit, but it did about the same amount as Chi did. Delivers a 5-fold attack. Accuracy varies with TP. Gravitation and transfixion are its skill chain attributes. Well, anyway, there you go. There's Coup. If we ever do more playing around with Ninja, we'll use more of that Blade Coup as a weapon skill. That's it. So yeah, so there we are. So that's the Ninja. So the next episode, we're going to be doing Samurai, because I wanted to get these two job classes out of the way since they're early jobs. They were part of the first expansion, The Rise of the Xylard, so it's nice to finally get the Ninja done. Next episode, we're going to be playing it with Samurai, just so we can scratch those two off the list. And yeah, we did attain level 99 Ninja. So there it is, alright? So I'll see you guys on the next episode when we are going to be playing around as Samurai, alright? So, thank you all for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking below if you haven't already. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on our next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.